let's prep our hamburger for lasagna. Yes, I know. It's questionable looking. It's been in the fridge for a few days, and I almost forgot about it. But a child requested lasagna, so we're going to make lasagna. Of course, the pan I want to use is dirty. So in the meantime, we are going to put our seasonings in the bag, and then we'll dump it in the pan when I get it washed and do the rest. All right, let's find our seasonings. Of course, you bet we're going to use our favorite one. Aha, found it. Ooh, it's almost empty. What else are we going to put in there? I don't know. Let me think about this. Let's use a little of this. I'm missing my garlic salt. Who took my garlic salt? There it is. All right, this looks like a good start. I'll probably think of something else I need to add, but there we go for now. I'm gonna do about 2 capfuls of like everything. Oh, just kidding. We're not gonna put 2 capfuls of garlic salt in there. That would be redonkulous. Apparently I'm gonna season the stove too, cause all right. Now that my kettle's clean, let's add the burger. Whoops! You might make a mess, but that's all right. It cleans up. Can you tell what time it is? Mixy, mixy. Just get right in there. Make sure your hands are clean because that's disgusting otherwise. And wash your hands when you're done too. Grab your wash your sister sauce. Make sure you shake it. And we're gonna add a little. It's not that funny. All right, let's start browning this. Let's dig in our favorite drawer. Here it is. We're gonna do the mixy mixy with our fancy chopper. I love this thing. If you don't have one, get one. Don't go buy the cheap one either. Get I think this is Pampered Chef. I think. Gotta dig in this drawer again. Ugh, got it. All right, I added 2 cans of tomatoes. All right, we're gonna let this cook for a little bit before we add our sauce. In case you didn't notice, I did not drain my hamburger. Do what you want to do. I didn't need to drain mine. Now you're gonna add your sauce. Don't forget to add a little water to rinse it. Because you're gonna need water for your noodles anyways. Well, I am, because I'm using oven-ready noodles. I have lots of hamburger here, like 3 pounds or whatever, close to that. So that's why we have the big kettle and 2 jars of sauce. And I would have added more tomatoes, but I guess I need to add that to my Sam's Club list. All right, let's give it a good mix, and then we're gonna let it cook for a bit so it seasons through. Make sure you stir slowly because you're bound to splatter. I mean, unless you like wearing spaghetti sauce, then, you know, do whatever. Don't mind the ice maker. All right, now we're gonna turn this down and just let it cook for a bit. Okay, while your burger is marinating with that sauce, we're gonna make our ricotta mixture. So I've got 2 small containers because I couldn't find the big ones. Get yourself a butt nugget. Okay, I forgot. I need 2 because this is a bigger batch. Silly me. I'm gonna add your parsley flakes. Oop, I just put that in the cheese. My bad. Hey you guys, let's I don't know, maybe preheat our oven. 375. All right, wait, you silly goose. That is not what I wanted. There we go. Grab yourself a fork. You know why. It's mixy mixy time. Mixy mixy. I probably should add more ricotta, but it's fine. I usually don't make this like big of a batch, but it was kind of unplanned. So that's fine. Now I have 2 meals taken care of because we'll have leftovers for supper. Perfect. It's all good and mixed. Let's switch gears. We're gonna add some tomato sauce to the bottom of our pan. You're gonna have to open the can and dump it. So funny. We're just gonna drizzle, drizzle. Get yourself a spatula and you're gonna make sure your bottom of your pan is coated so you can put your noodles. Okay, another little trick. Shake it. It levels out. Look at that. Now we're also gonna take our, Italian seasoning, and we're just gonna get this a little seasoned because nobody likes bland sauce. Okay, I don't like bland food. My food's flavorful. So if you like flavor, follow this. If you don't, continue on. Because you ain't gonna like my cooking. We're gonna also do a little bit of garlic salt. Again, nobody likes bland food. Okay, I don't like bland food. Okay, I like the oven ready noodles because I don't like messing with the whole boiling and blah, blah, blah. So I like this way. Let's make a layer. Do it however you want. You're gonna get messy. You're washable. It's all right. Since I, don't have enough ricotta, we're only gonna do one layer of the ricotta. Obviously, you can skip this. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like it. Don't do cottage cheese. That's just, no. Like, I like cottage cheese, but not in my lasagna. Don't do that. Plop this down. Get yourself a spatula. I'm just gonna use the same one I used for the sauce. And we're gonna spread it around. I know, it's a nice thick layer, but there isn't really enough to split it, so it's fine. I lied. I decided I'm gonna do 2 thin layers of the ricotta mixture. This is the best part of cooking, is you can usually change things as you go, and it's still gonna turn out. Now you're gonna take whatever cheese you want. This is what I have. I've got some double cheddar and cheddar jack. Sprinkle it everywhere. Look at that beautiful cheese layer. Make sure you have enough water in your mixture so that your noodles cook. All right, I grabbed a different spoon for getting my sauce in here, because you want to make sure you glob it everywhere. I always kind of start around the edges so I can kind of move it to the middle. It's a little easier that way, I think. Now we're just going to, kind of get it all over the place. And now we're going to repeat the process. And I'm a dummy. I usually try to, figure out how my noodles are going to fit in here. I've never used this pan before, and I'm realizing that they fit perfectly this way, so this layer is going to be a lot better. Can we just appreciate how well those noodles fit in there? Yes, there's a little gap, but it's fine. And now we're going to spread this. If you don't like cheese, this recipe is not for you. All right, and if you've never made lasagna before, your last layer is different than the other 2. You're going to do your noodles, your sauce, and then your cheese. And why do we always end up with a couple of random freaking noodles? Why? Now that you got your sauce mixture, you're gonna put the rest of your sauce mixture there. We are topping with mostly Parmesan, but we're also gonna do some of the cheddar jack. What's left of it anyways. Now get yourself some foil, long enough for your pan. Make sure you spray it before you put it on. Also, another tip is to do shiny side out. All right, it's covered. We're gonna pop it in the oven for about half hour. And now I don't know how your mother taught you how to cook, but I clean as I go. So now we're gonna get everything all cleaned up, wiped down, and put away. Okay, I cannot possibly be the only one who makes lasagna and makes a big old mess. Yay, we get to clean the oven out when we're all done. But okay, I wiped off the edges of the pan, so it actually looks a lot nicer. But now we're gonna pop it back in the oven, uncovered, for another 30 minutes or so. Now we let it rest. All right, well, we got impatient and didn't let it sit long enough, so it looks like lasagna slop, but it's still gonna taste delicious. Okay, let's try this. Yes, I got a different shirt on because I got messy cooking this. I was wearing it. As you can see, it's nice and hot. Still tastes amazing. Very hot. Enjoy.